What's good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Phil. Today we finally are installing the EMD springs. As you guys seen in the last video, I ended up buying VRSF intakes and these EMD springs after doing super amount of research trying to figure out which springs was the best. I see that a lot of you guys was running this or maybe H&R, but this one kind of gave you the best bang for your buck, and I haven't seen any bad reviews or like you know, bad thoughts on this thing. So I'm gonna see for myself, try it, put it on the car, see how low the car gets, and then we go from there. I think it's gonna get the car a little bit lower than what it is. I think it goes 1.3 I think in the front, or 1.5 or something like that in the front, and then 0.9 in the rear, because you know BMWs, they kind of already ride low, so I know my front lip is probably gonna get damaged. But let's see how these do, how it goes. It didn't seem like it was too hard to install this. I've seen a lot of people do different types of methods, so I'm gonna try the method where you take off the strut top, or the top hat I guess, and then you could take the strut out without pulling, you know, any bolts from underneath. Take the strut out and pull the spring out. So I'm gonna try that method, see how that works. If not, then I'm probably gonna have to get the spring compressed, but I think that will work because, like I said, I watched 121 videos of people doing this thing. So let's start the video, let's get into it, let's go. All right, so you guys can see here, this is the height of the car as it sits now, right? So you could fit about, what, maybe 3 of my fingers in there. And then for the rear always kind of sat a little bit lower, but this could take 3 fingers too. But it always kind of looks lower in the rear, maybe because the tire is a little bit bigger. You guys get to see that intake, man. That thing looks nice. That wrinkle looks nice. All right, so you guys see it here. This here is the stock spring, and you see how much shorter it is compared to the I'm trying to give you guys better light. See how much shorter it is compared to the EMD spring. So the method that I used actually worked, as in I didn't have to compress anything. So what I did was I got the tool that they sell on ECS to take the top hat off while everything is still bolted in. Took the what is this, the end link, the sway bar link, and then took that out, just held it up by the jack stand here, and then once I let the jack stand down, the shock was able to not the jack, I'm sorry, and once I let the jack down, the shock was able to come out. I was able to compress it a little bit, pull it out so it doesn't touch the fenders, and then it was free up top. So you don't technically need to compress anything. You should be able to just slide it in and slide it back out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little perch that's in here, put it into this one. The boot was already there, so I don't need to do anything with that. And then yeah, front side should be done once I put everything up. So I was able to do the front, but I'm having a little issue with the sway bar link, so I might have to order another sway bar link. But anyway, the rear seems a lot more simple. I used a 21 and a 22 socket on the gun, and I was able to pull this rear control arm out, and with that I'm able to have this spring free. So all I have to do is kind of like, you know, pull this down. It's kind of hard to do it with one with the camera in my hand, but once I pull this down, I'll be able to get the spring out, and then after that I'll be able to pull it out, put the new one in, and go from there. So trying to hide this sunlight for y'all. There you go. So yeah, once I do that, I should be able to pull the spring out, and then it should be easily to come out. I'm not really recording as much because I really want to just get this done, and I know there's like 121 videos of this, so I'm not gonna go too crazy, but you guys see it, you know, doing it. But look at that AWE track edition exhaust right here, so y'all see it. All right, so the driver's side is complete. We're gonna lower it down, see what's up. Let's get a little side-by-side comparison here. So we got like this much more space on the stock one here. This one has a lot more gap too. So I mean, it makes a difference. Before, if you guys remember, I said I had like 3 fingers. 3 fingers can't go, could fit like 2. So it dropped it a little bit. I know the car has to settle, obviously. The rears kind of went pretty low. But the fronts, I'm pretty sure it has to settle, and I didn't do the other side yet, so still uneven. So once we do the other side, we'll definitely know for sure. All right, guys, this car kicked my ass But I did it, got it done. She's sitting nice, pretty low actually. I just finished washing the car. Like I kind of like washed it down a little bit because I had like grease and stuff all over the place. But yeah, man, oof. What you guys think? I mean, I know it's gonna be kind of hard to tell because it's not like super low and I don't have no spacers or nothing on there yet. But when I get the spacers, this thing is gonna look nuts. But it definitely is a lot lower than what it was. And like I said, the car has to still settle. It's not really tucking or anything in the rear. Ooh, that third brake light. It's not tucking or anything in the rear, but it's like sitting like right above the tire. This thing looks good. I was having an issue with the sensor in the front, man. So the M3 has an accelerator sensor that kind of like adjusts with the, I guess with the like the leveling and everything with the car, and everything with BMW is always sensor driven. So right now I have that chassis malfunction on the car, even though I had to change it anyway. So tomorrow I'm gonna probably run to the store, the junkyard. I don't know why I said store. Run to the junkyard and get it. And if that doesn't fix it, then I'll just get my money back and then I'll order it brand new, because brand new is like pretty expensive. So tomorrow I'll go get that, install it, and then I think that's the only thing. You know what else? Too, I'm gonna get it for both sides because I know both sides was giving a code at one point. But I know this side that I did is broken because when I pulled the clip, the whole clip kind of like broke apart. So I don't know. But yeah, car's clean, lowered. You guys let me know what you think. M4 is looking good. I'm enjoying it. Everybody keeps thinking the car is black, but it's actually like a graphite gray. But yeah, you guys leave a thumbs up for your boy. I did all this shit by myself. It's a lot easier if you have someone helping you, especially like with the rear, holding down the suspension and stuff like that, or having somebody hold the other bolt on the other side. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just got to get everything done when you want to get it done. So yeah, let's get on the road. I gotta go. I'm gonna go put some of these parts away, and then I'm gonna go home and get some food and take a shower, man. I'm like beat. Alright gang, so your boy officially switched out the old one for the new one. So what I had to do, I had to pull all the plastics that's inside here. All the plastics that's inside here, which is not that bad. Pull this plug, pull all these clips here, and then the accelerator's right here. So I just started the car because this was the side that was broken. I just started the car and there was no chassis malfunction signal anymore. So I'm hoping that was my fix. I'm gonna do the other side just because I'm already here and I'm just gonna do it. But for the most part, everything should be good. So I'm gonna change everything out, put all the new stuff in, and then yeah, should be good. Huh?
There's launch control right there.
But you saw the flag come up?
Look. I would have like cut this car with no problem. Hold on. Hold
on. Alright guys, so it's been a couple days now. I had let the springs and everything settle. Now I just been driving it. I remember how I told you I had that malfunction light that was on the car. That officially went away. It's been like 2 days since I've installed these springs, maybe 3 days. Actually, it's been 3 days since I installed these springs. And yeah, no lights came back on for that malfunction. So I think I fixed my issue. Now the only thing that I feel like I might have to do, which is not off or that bad, but I feel like I'm gonna have to get an alignment, just because like I kind of want it to be straight as an arrow, you know. I don't want it to be kind of like off a little bit, and I could feel it being off just a slight bit. And I've been driving all over the place. Like I drove all the way to Wall, New Jersey, man, for a car show that you guys just saw. I didn't record the car show, just really us driving there. I drove there and the car drove really, really smooth. It's just, you know, you could feel a little tug, not like crazy, just a little. But what I will say with these springs, I don't really have any complaints. These, like I said, they did get pretty low. Like everyone that saw my car, like at the event and everything like that, they all said the same thing, like, yo, for springs, these are pretty low. Obviously, it's not gonna have the same low stance like a coilover would give it. But I feel like once you put wheels and spacers on this thing, there is no like, I feel like everything will look better. The fitment will look better. The lowness will look better. So, you know, I don't want to be stupid low with this car, but you know, you do want to get a nice stance out of it. And like I said, I did a lot of research and seen a lot of people running these springs, and I felt like it was the right call, so I bought it. All right, guys, so you get to see a better look of the M now. You know what I'm saying? Before, you could fit about what? I would say 3 fingers. Now, I barely could only get the 1 in. So like 2 can't fit, but 1 can go. So it's been settled in for like maybe, what, a day or 2 of like a couple hours of driving. And it's sitting pretty proper, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like once I add the, you know, the spacers, maybe some different wheels, I think it'll bring in the front end, because the front end already looks pretty aggressive and it's pretty low to the floor. So I don't know, you guys let me know in the comment section down below what you think. I'm excited with the EMD springs, but like I said, when I have a little bit more time, I'm gonna try to set up another video explaining everything with the springs, what I like, what I don't like, all that good stuff. So but yeah, guys, leave a thumbs up for your boy, and drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the springs, what you think. Should I stay springed up? Should I get some coils? Should I go bags? I feel like the springs are doing me justice. This car really needs to get a damn detail. You might be able to see the gray a little bit more now in the sunlight. But yeah, I'm in love, I'm in love.